evening, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good evening. All right. All right. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to this child as a parent in 2025. Now, if you can see me, please allow us to indicate if you can see me, if you can hear me, just type one in the comment section. So I'll be sure that we can hear me. If you're hearing me, you're seeing me, please type one in the comment section. Hello, everyone. Can we hear me now? Can we hear me now? I don't know what's going on today. We're having serious, very serious network issues. Can we hear me now? Can anyone hear me? Can anyone see me? Okay. Oh, thank you very much, Mrs. IJ. Okay. Is it just Mrs. IJ? Can any other person see me? Can any Yes, it's breaking me bad. Very, very bad. I have, how do I share my screen? Okay. I believe you can hear me now. And we can see my screen as well. Because we're about to start. All right. Okay. Thank you very much, Mrs. Adijat. Thank you, Mrs. Perpetua. Okay, if you are here, I want you to just do something very, very little for me. Can you just go to our group and type "We are live"? We are starting. We are live. Join. We are live. We are live. Every one of us that can hear me and we are here live in this call, can we just go to the group and type "We are live"? We are live. So that people that are not here will just join. Yes. Welcome, Mrs. Toyin. We are live. We are live. Just go straight to the group and type "We are live" so that people can join us and hear what it's. All right. So, good evening once again, and welcome to titled "How to Care for Your Special Needs Child as a Parent in 2025." We know how difficult, how overwhelming, and how stressful it is for you to care for a special child. It's not an easy task at all. So, what we're going to be talking about today is how we can make this caregiving, how we can make caring for our child very, very stress free. Next is I'm going to introduce myself. My name is Fortune Emmanuel, and I'm the team leader at Unique Childcare Services. Now, I manage mainly carers under Unique Care Support Network. And what we do is that we deal majorly with caregivers, working moms, working dads, working caregivers, and we also support parents who have children on the spectrum. We provide quality education, we provide support networks for these parents. So for me, I am very, very passionate about teaching people, especially working moms, especially stay-at-home moms, on how they can provide care to their special needs children at home. Okay? So by the end of this webinar, we are going to learn reasons. The first thing we're going to learn are reasons why it is difficult to care for a unique child. We know it is very, very difficult. Like, it is very, very, very difficult to care for a special needs child. It's not an easy task at all. We will say it. Nobody's going to hide their mouth. We will say it. It is very difficult. So you're going to know, why is it difficult caring for a special needs child? Why do we have to go through stress to care for a special needs child? The next thing we're going to be learning is understanding the right mindset. Yes, because as a parent, as a caregiver, as a therapist, you need to understand the right mindset. There are kind of mindset that you should have as a parent of a child with a unique challenge. You have to know how to present yourself. You have to carry on a positive outlook, a very positive mindset, because these children, they are very, very smart. They are very observant. They know everything. They know what is going on. So you have to understand, what kind of mindset do I have to have as a parent to a child who has autism, who has Down syndrome, cerebral palsy, or any challenges at all. The third thing we're going to be learning is self-care for unique mothers and caregivers. Now, you're a parent here. We always talk about how our parents should take good care of themselves. It is very important that you have self-care for yourself. We know that you have a special need child, but that does not mean that that's the end of the world. That is not the end of the world. Some mothers will just leave themselves. They won't take good care of themselves anymore. They will not go out. They will not make good bread. They won't wear nice outfits. They will just be like, oh, it's the end of the world. It's not meant to be so. So we're going to be talking about self-care for unique mothers and caregivers. Next, we're going to be talking about types of special needs conditions. Okay, we're going to be talking about the types of special needs conditions, and we're going to be talking about the very common ones. But in Africa, these are the most random and common ones. The first one we have is ADHD, then we have ASD, then we have Down syndrome, we have sensory processing disorder, and then we also have cerebral palsy. Next, we're going to be talking about misconceptions about unique children, because so many people in Nigeria, in Africa as a whole, there are so many misconceptions against these children, and it's bad. So we're going to be talking about these misconceptions and how we should approach them as parents who have these children. Next thing we're going to talk about are ways to make caregiving more interesting. So, what are the ways? How can we make caregiving more stress free? How can we make caregiving more interesting? We're going to be talking about different ways on how we can make caregiving very interesting. Now, why should you listen to me? You're there looking at the screen and you're like, why am I supposed to listen to you? Why are you so special? Why should I sit down throughout the hours of this training? Now, I'm going to tell you few reasons on why you should listen to me. First is, I have over 4 years of experience in caring for unique children at both Utmost Care Therapy Services and Pleasant Places Therapy Center in Port Harcourt, Rivers State. Now, in the space of these 4 years working with these organizations, I have cared for over 15 unique children directly. Now, I have over acquired certification in relationship and emotional management, which has enabled me help parents care effectively for their unique children. Now we're diving right into why we are here. reason why it is difficult to care for unique, please indicate, type 2 in the comment section so I can be very sure you are hearing me. Just type 2 in the comment section if you can hear me. So I'll just continue. Just type 2 in the comment section. 2, 2. Then we go right into it. Okay, no, I'm so sorry, but I'll try my best. Thank you, Mrs. Sarah. Thank you, Mrs. Perpetua. Mrs. Perpetua, I've been seeing you. Beautiful. Mrs. Vicky, you're welcome. Thank you so much. Okay, so I will continue from where I stopped. Thank you, Mrs. Augusta. Beautiful. Thank you, Mrs. Ujunwa. I'll pronounce that one correctly. Mrs. Tony, Mrs. Messi, Mrs. Philomena, Mrs. Esther, Mrs. Joy. Thank you so much. So I'll continue from where I stopped. Reason why it is difficult to care for unique children. The first one is lack of adequate training and knowledge on providing unique care. Now, the reason why it is very difficult for caring for these children is because you as a parent, you don't have the adequate training on what you should. You don't even know what to do with these children. You don't know where to start. You don't know how to start. You don't know what you should do for them. You don't know how to help them speak. You don't know how to potty train them. You don't know, you are trying but it's not working because you don't have the adequate training. That is why it is very difficult for you to provide solid care for your unique child, and you don't have the right knowledge. You don't know. They say ignorance is very bad, and I can attest to it that ignorance is a disease. Ignorance is even worse than autism. So the reason why it is difficult for you as a parent to care for your child is because of ignorance. You don't have any adequate training on how you can take care of your child. So many of the parents, you just know, oh, your child has cerebral palsy, and that ends there. Oh, he has autism, and that ends there. Oh, it's ADHD, and that ends there. It's not meant to be so. You're supposed to go all out. You're looking for ways on how you can better care for your child. So you're supposed to go all out. And that's why I'm very, very happy that I have so many mothers here listening and paying attention. It shows that we're very intentional. It shows that we're very, very strategic. We want to help our kids better. And it's a beautiful thing to note. The second one is psychological and emotional difficulty. Yes, yes, very, very important. So many parents have psychological difficulty, and that as a whole, it's really, really giving a strain on the kind of support they should provide for their children, on the kind of care they should provide for their children, and that is very bad. The third one we have here is lack of finance to pay for professional therapy and other services. And we will tell you, I won't even mince my words or sugarcoat my words. It is very expensive, and I'm sure everyone here knows it is very expensive to care for a unique child. Very. Ordinary assessment is taking over 100,000. Oh, therapy is taking a lot of money. So it is very expensive, and we all know that is why it is difficult to care for a unique child. The next one is lack of patience and commitment to improving your unique child sustainably. Now, so many parents do not even have patience. I'm always saying it. Patience is a virtue. Commitment is a virtue. As a parent of a special needs child, you have to cultivate the habit of being patient. That is the only way you would progress. That is the only way you will see progress in your child's life. You need to be patient. Don't be a mom that is paranoid. A little thing, you're already flaring up. Oh, you're already tired. You're already giving up. Nah, yeah, you'll be complaining. Why is this happening now? Why is this happening now? Oh, I'm even tired. I can't even do this anymore. There's no progress. It's not working. It's not working. It's not working. It's not working. You're not even working with your child. So you need to be patient. 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 You're not even working with your child for more than 2 days in school. You don't do anything to help your child's life. That is why it is difficult for you to care for your child. Okay, next thing we're going to be talking about is understanding the right to care for your child. So now we need to, like I said it earlier, that as parents of unique children, there's a kind of mindset we need to cultivate. Okay, and that is what we call the right mindset. You as a parent or a caregiver or a therapist, you need to cultivate the right mindset. And what are the right mindsets? The first thing here is resilience. The first mindset here we have is resilience. Resilience, we have to embrace challenges and setbacks as opportunities for growth. So you are a parent here, you need to embrace setbacks because obviously, yes, it is very true. You are going to have setbacks, you're going to have challenges, you're going to have difficulties throughout this journey. But you need to embrace those difficulties as opportunity for you to grow and become better. Let's say you're teaching your child how to sound A to Z, A to Z, and you're teaching your child that particular thing. And today your child tried to sound A to F, that's A to F. The next day, your child cannot even sound A anymore. Your child cannot even sound K anymore. And you're like, what is happening? You're already tired, you're already giving up, you're already shouting, even screaming, you're even frustrating yourself. Now, what you should do as a unique mom is that you should embrace that difficulty as opportunity for you to grow and become better. Ask yourself questions. How can I sound this letter better? How can I do this in a different way that will make my child not to forget? How can I do this in a particular way that will make my child not to forget this thing I'm teaching him or her? That is what you should do. So embrace challenges, embrace setbacks as opportunity for you to grow. Maintain a very strong and determined spirit. Have a goal in mind and say, "Oh, I won't stop until I get to this particular goal. I won't stop until I get to this particular goal." Maintain a strong and cultivate a determined spirit. The next one we have is empathy. Now, foster deep empathy to truly understand and respond to the child's unique needs and emotions. Yes, you are. That's why it's beautiful that you are the mom. Mothers are, will I say, what will I call? Mothers are very unique parents. You get, mothers are very, very down to earth. So we know as a mom, you need to foster deep empathy. That is the only way you can understand your child's unique needs. Some parents don't even know what their children needs. You have a unique child, a child with autism. Your child is throwing tantrums and you don't know what is happening. You are not understanding the child's behavior. You don't know what is going on and you are even screaming. Why? Because you don't have empathy. So if you're a parent, you have to foster deep empathy. So if your child is even screaming, you need to calm down, relax. That is the only way for you to understand. That is the only way for you to respond to your child's needs. The third one we have is flexibility, and this one is very important. You need to adapt to changing circumstances. Be very willing to try new approaches. Be very willing to try new solutions. Okay? Something is going on. Oh, what is happening? This is what is happening. What can I do better? I think I should try to new I think I should try new approaches. Let me just try new solutions. Don't be in one place for too long. Be very creative. Be very, very creative. Okay, be willing. Don't say let's just keep doing it like this. Oh, he's potty training, let's just keep doing it only when he wants to go to the bed, only when he wants to go and sleep, only when he's going for siesta. Let us just potty train him, let us start like that. No, try new approaches. Let me potty train him every 20 minutes. Let me do this every 30 minutes. Be very flexible. The fourth one we have is positive attitude, and this one is also very important. As a parent of a child with unique challenges, you need to maintain a positive outlook. Be very positive. That is why I love my mothers in the support net. They are very positive, very. They maintain very positive outlook. You see them going through difficult times, but they will still come out and they will tell you that, oh, they know that this is just a phase and they will get through it. You need to go through challenges with a positive mindset. Focus on your child's strengths. Don't focus on his struggles. Celebrate small victories, no matter how small, no matter how small. Celebrate those victories. Reinforce your child. It's really going to help your child a whole lot. Okay? You are seeing, oh, your child can clap. Your child can clap and stamp his feet, but he cannot jump. Yes, we are going to try to help him so that he will learn what it means to jump and how to jump. But you also have to celebrate the fact that he's clapping and he's stamping his feet. Okay? Maintain a very positive outlook as a parent of a child on the spectrum. The fifth one here we have is self care. Very, very important. As a parent of a child, you need to prioritize self care. We know you are a mom. We love you. We appreciate you. You are our super mom. We appreciate all you do. But please don't lose yourself in the process. Don't lose yourself in this journey. Prioritize self-care all the time. Prioritize self-care. Go on things that make you happy. Go out with your friends. Look good. Dress beautiful. Don't act like it's the end of the world. Don't act like the world has come to an end. Or because you have a child that has cerebral palsy. Oh, why should I even dress up anymore? Why should I go to the salon to look beautiful? No. Prioritize self-care. Do things that make you happy. Go on long walks. Go to the beach. Look okay. That is beautiful, please. Okay, because a well cared for parent or caregiver is better equipped to care for the child. If you are emotionally struggling, you cannot provide solid care to your child. If you are not looking good, if you are not care, solid energy, solid care, you cannot give your child the care that he or she needs. So you need to prioritize self-care. Very important. The last one here is continuous learning. Yes, commit to ongoing education about the child's condition. I earlier mentioned it before. You know what your child is going through. Don't just give up. Oh, he has autism and that's the end. Go on beautiful support groups. Engage yourself. Try to find out, oh, what is happening? How can I help my child? Build yourself every single day. Ongoing, we always say learning never ends, right? And that also goes for us too. Learning should not end. That's why I'm even happy that we have parents here. Learning should not end. You are seeing a training happening. Go for that training. Register for that training. Do things. Continuously give yourself to learning. That is the only way you can provide solid care for your child. Can we still hear me? I hope you can still hear me. In fact, if you can hear me, type any of these mindsets that we have mentioned. We mentioned resilience, empathy, flexibility, positive attitude, self-care, go on the comment section and type any of these mindsets: resilience, empathy, flexibility, positive attitude, self-care, continuous learning. I'm waiting for us. I want to be sure we can still hear me. Oh, thank you so much, Mrs. Adijat Oluwatobi Blola. Did I get that? I think I tried. Thank you, Mrs. Teresa. Empathy. Thank you, Mrs. Ogusonya, Mrs. Yemisi, Mrs. Chinelo. I'll pronounce that correctly. I'm Igbo. Thank you, Mrs. Ujunwa. Thank you, Akimi of Minds. Okay. Thank you, Mrs. Funaya. Funaya. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry about that. Oh, thank you, Mrs. Perpetua. All right, so I will continue from where I stopped. We're moving right into it. I'm so happy we are paying attention. The devil tried, but he came so late. Network will not stop us. Next thing is self care for unique moms and caregivers. First thing we have here is consistent routine. Yes, consistent routine is very important. As a parent, as a therapist, as a caregiver, you need to have a consistent routine. What routine do you follow? What do you do? Do you just wake up and just live life like that for your child? No, you need to have a consistent routine, especially if your child has autism. In fact, any of these challenges, have a consistent routine. There should be daily schedule for meals, for your activities, for therapy. Oh, what are we doing today? Today we are doing fine motor activities. So we are going to be doing pegging and unpegging. We're going to be doing scooping. we're going to be molding the play-doh, we're going to be cutting pieces of paper. These are what we're going to be doing for our fine motor activities. And you lay them all down. That is something you should do. So have a daily schedule for everything. We jot down what we want to do for the next day. I don't think we all have a journal in our group. So what we do is that we just jot down things that we want to do. So what are we going to be doing next tomorrow? Tomorrow, this is our task because we all have tasks. We have daily tasks. Nobody's resting. No, you can't resting. If you want to provide solid care for your child, you want your child to progress both intellectually, both in social communications, in activities. You want your child to improve, you need to work. You can't sit down and stretch your legs and your arms and expect manna to fall from heaven. It doesn't work like that. You need to put in the work. So what we do in our support network is that we have a journal. We write our daily schedule in the journal. So tomorrow, this is our task for tomorrow. Morning to night, this is what we're going to be doing. So the next one we have is support network. Now, if you're a mom, you're a unique mom, you need to connect. You need to connect. So many times we figure out that what is really, really, really frustrating our moms is that they don't connect with their family, they don't connect with their friends, they don't even have any support group. They are just alone in this journey. You don't have to walk this journey alone. I hope you know. You don't have to go through all of these challenges alone because it is going to drain you. It is going to emotionally drain you, psychologically drain you, even financially drain you. So you need to connect. Connect. Go online, browse, research on different support networks. There are so many support networks online. You can browse and just join any of them. Connect with your family, connect with your friends. Please, if you are here, you're a mom and you feel like you can do this on your own, I want to assure you that you are wrong. And what you should do is that you should connect, please. Next thing we have is therapeutic activities. So you're a mother here, have therapeutic activities. You love music, please have music therapy. Tailored exercises. We have breathing exercises in our support network that helps our moms to re-stimulate. So this is what you should do. Browse, go online and figure out things that you can do better. You love music, good. Download music, listen to music. You love going on long walks, beautiful. You love swimming, and it's a therapeutic activity for you, awesome. Just do things that really, really will boost you emotionally, mentally, physically, psychologically. Because you, as a parent, we need you to be in your full regalia. We need you to be very strong and mighty for you to care for our child better. I'm going to be fast. I'm going to be very fast. Yes, because I remember a parent in our support network. She used to be someone that wants to do everything on her own. Before she joined us, she always wants to stay on her own. She doesn't like telling people what is going on. She doesn't like sharing. And I know some of us are like that. We don't want to share our struggle with the world. We don't believe in a problem shared is half solved. We don't believe in all those things. We want to carry on everything. So that's how she has always been living. And she's a single mom. So she doesn't even have her husband there with her. She just have she and her child. So and she just wants to be like that until she joined our support network. And she was like, see family, oh. So you have been here since and I've been doing all this on my own. I've been carrying the whole world on my own. No, it can't be. And now she's even one of our most active parents. She's always waking us up. Hello, good morning. People are awake. Stand up, oh. It's time for task, oh. Let's start, oh. I'm like, Mrs. Ibenife, are you the one? Are you the one doing all these things? I'm shocked. I'm so shocked. So connect with your family, connect with friends. You will see how easy the work will become. You say you'll be like, Miss Fortune, see what happened today. Oh, I didn't even know it was going to be easy to do this task, but see how easy it was. Because now you have a community of people who also believe in what you believe, who also go through what you go through, who also understand where you are. I don't need to understand what I'm saying. The next thing here is personal time. Beautiful. Regular breaks, self-care activities. Now we have education and advocacy. Like I earlier mentioned this. Stay informed, please. Stay informed. On April 2nd was World Autism Awareness Day. I don't know if any of us even knew, but you need to stay informed, know what is happening. World Down Syndrome Day was March 21st. Know what is happening, know what is going on, advocate for your child's needs. Beautiful. Next thing we have here is, okay, now we're going to be talking about the types of special needs conditions. Okay, so we have types of special needs conditions. The first one we have is ADHD. Yes, and ADHD is quite popular, very popular, because so many kids who have autism also have ADHD. Now, what is ADHD? ADHD is short for attention deficit hyperactivity disorder. Now, it's a neurodevelopmental disorder that is characterized by inattention, hyperactivity, and impulsivity. Now, let me break it down. Children with ADHD, they are very hyperactive. Okay, they do things based on impulse. Oh, you want your child to sit down. Let's say David, sit down here. David is sitting, but he's standing up almost immediately. David, stand up. David doesn't even want to stand up. David is moving from here to here, from there to there. Very, very hyperactive. That is one symptom of a child with ADHD. Okay, and they have very low attention span. They find it very, very difficult to maintain attention. Yes, very difficult. They struggle with staying focused. Oh, you're working with this child. Oh, you are trying to, let's say, you're teaching the child different animal sounds. Oh, the dog makes this sound. Oh, the cow makes moo moo. Oh, the cat does meow meow. You're teaching the child different animal sounds, and the child is following, but is not following. I don't know if you understand. The child is staying focused, but is not staying focused. The child is not paying attention to what is going on. The child is here this minute, the next minute, he doesn't even know what is happening anymore. The child has difficulty with following instructions, with organizing their impulse and activity levels. That is one symptom of ADHD. Funny enough, so many adults even have ADHD. Very fast. We don't want to end this by 9:30. I hope we'll be done by then. Next one we have is sensory processing disorders. Yes. Now, SPD is a condition to receive and respond to sensory information. Okay, the brain is not on the brain doesn't receive any kind of sensory stimuli. Now, the characteristics include oversensitivity and under sensitivity. Okay, okay, Ma, we have time for question so that we don't get distracted. So when we are done with the training for tonight, we are online. Don't worry. Question time, choke. You go ask question, you go even tire. So when we are done with the training, just ask your questions online, okay? Mr. Chinelo, I will not forget your question. Don't worry, I will still answer you. But let's just continue because we have limited time and we have so many to talk about, so much to talk about. So for SPD, I was saying the characteristics include oversensitivity, undersensitivity, coordination problems, and difficulty with everyday tasks. Now, we have a mom in our support network and she have a child who has SPD. Now, Jason has SPD and his brain struggles to receive and respond to sensory information. Now, what he has is oversensitivity. Okay, what happens is that whenever you try to, excuse me, whenever you try to perform a sensory integration program with Jason, he's overly stimulated. He's very sensitive. He doesn't want you to touch him. He doesn't want you to do anything. He doesn't even want you to massage him. He doesn't want anything. If you touch him, oh, he's screaming. Oh, he's laughing. Oh, he's jumping. Oh, he's throwing tantrums. He's very oversensitive. Now, one of the things that we encourage Mommy Jessie to do, excuse me. Okay, so one of the things that we encourage Mommy Jason to do is that you have to start from the very, very, very minor sensory integration programs. If you normally used to do, oh, there are so many by let me just, I don't want to go deep into so I will not confuse us, but there are so many sensory programs. There is the rhythmic movement, there is the joint socket movement, there is the sausage roll, oh, jumping on the trampoline. There are so many sensory programs that you can do for a child who is both undersensitive and even oversensitive. So what we do for Mommy Jason is start from the very little ones. Start from jumping. Let him start jumping on the trampoline or on the floor anywhere. Let him start jumping. Oh, is he doing that? Fine, beautiful. Now, can you get a ball? Can you get a ball for him? A very big ball, not too big, but something that is his size. Oh, you've gotten that. Beautiful. Now, let him lie down and press the ball on his body. Do that 2, 3 times every day. That is what we started doing for Mommy Jason. And now her child is not even getting stimulated anymore. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. Now, there are so many things that you can do for your child who has SPD. I'm going to be very fast because of time. So next we have the cerebral palsy. Cerebral palsy is a very common one. Very, very common one. So many parents have kids with cerebral palsy. I'm even figuring out we're having so many children with CP. What is the exact cause? What is happening? What is really going on? Because so many times the mom say, oh, this is what happened. I was okay. I did not even have complications during pregnancy. I did not have any complication at all. I had complication when I went to give birth, and that's the only complication. I had a very little misunderstanding, and now she has a child who has CP. So we are trying to understand: is it a medical problem? Is it coming from the hospitals? Is it the act of poor medical negligence? What is exactly the problem? But we are still researching on that. But CP is a group of disorders affecting movement, affecting the muscle tone and posture. You see, children with CP, many of them are using the wheelchairs, many of them can't stand, many of them are limping. Even if they move, but they are moving very gently and they are struggling to move. That is a characteristic or a symptom of a child with CP. And they also have, and all of this thing is due to abnormal brain development. Yes. Now, the characteristics include stiff or floppy limbs. You see, their hands might be very stiff or very floppy, like it moves involuntarily. And then they have involuntary movements as well, poor coordination, and difficulties with balance and motor skills. What we do for children with CP is fine motor and gross motor activities. That is what we do for them so that their balance can be maintained and they can have no difficulties with motor skills. Yes, that is what we do for children with CP. We have so many children in our support network, and what we do for them majorly is gross motor activities. And we've come to understand that these gross motor activities are really, really, really helping them. Yes. Next thing we have here is ASD. ASD. Now, ASD is very popular too. ASD is short for autism. In fact, some parents they want to go for a proper medical diagnosis. Their child has a very little issue, and they will tell you he has ASD. Oh, it's autism. Oh, it's autism. But you've not done a proper medical diagnosis. You don't know the proper thing that is wrong with your child. And you're saying it's autism because it's very popular. No. If you're a parent here and you've not done any medical diagnosis, please, so it's very bad. So ASD is a developmental disorder that is characterized by difficulties in social interaction, difficulties in communication, and repetitive behaviors. Yes. Now, children with ASD, they find it very difficult to socially interact with their peers, with their family. They love solitude. They love to stay on their own than group activities. They don't want to interact with anybody. They don't want to play with their friends. They don't want to go around playing and jumping. They want to stay on their own. So many of them have these characteristics. And they also have communication problems. Yes, so many kids on the spectrum can't communicate very, very easily to their friends, to their family, to their parents. And also, they have repetitive behaviors. Yes, this one is very common. A child with ASD have repetitive behavior. Very, 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 very common. You see them, they do one particular, they have one particular behavior, and they always repeat that behavior every time. They're always flapping. We know what flapping is, right? They are flapping their fingers every time. They are flapping their fingers and they are screaming. "Ee, ee, ee." They're always doing that thing, or they are jumping up, "Ee, ee, ee," or they are saying one thing that you don't understand, la 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 la, every time. In our support network, what we even say is that if your child is saying la 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 la, put a word there and keep on repeating it to your child. La la la, lamp. You scream lamp to your child. Your child will keep on screaming la la la. You be screaming lamp. Before you know, your child will start saying lamp with you. And when you're saying that lamp, make sure you have a lamp, oh, so that your child not gonna be pointing fan and be calling it lamp, or be pointing a cup and be calling it lamp. So that is what we do. And also, common traits include sensory sensitivities. So many of these children, they also have SPD. They also have fixed interest. Very common. You see them maintaining a very fixed interest on a particular thing. Let's say it's a piece of rope or a nylon paper bag on the floor. It doesn't mean anything to anybody, but you see your child fixing all their gaze and interest and attention on that particular thing. That's another symptom of a child with ASD. And also variations in learning, problem solving, and attention difficulties as well. Next thing we have here is Down syndrome. Wow, Down syndrome is okay. Oh, Mrs. Folakemi, don't worry. The training is recorded. Don't worry about that. Okay. Okay. Are we still hearing me? I hope you're hearing me. Okay, if you're hearing me, just type 3 in the comment section. So I'll be very sure we can hear me. If you're hearing me, just type 3 in the comment section. Then we can go and continue. We need to be done before, in the next 40 minutes, we need to be done with this training. So if you can hear me, just type 3 in the comment section. Thank you, Mrs. Yemisi, number 1. I'm sure you used to score first in school. Thank you, Mrs. Ogunsanya, Najib Bright, Augusta, Aisha, Adeleyi, Vicky Prime. Wow, you've been very active, Mrs. Vicky Prime. Thank you, Adijat. I've been seeing you too. Beautiful. Mrs. Chinwe, Mrs. Mariatu, beautiful. Mrs. Oyebuchi, you just came. Thank you for joining. Next, we are moving right into it. Okay, now we have Down syndrome. Now, Down syndrome is a genetic disorder that is caused by an extra chromosome 21. Okay, so in our body, we all have this chromosome, but when there's an extra chromosome in the body, the child has Down syndrome. And the characteristics include intellectual disability, distinct facial features. You see, these kids, they have a particular unique facial features. They all look alike. Every of them just have these distinct facial features. Then they also have, excuse me, sorry about that. Okay, they also have developmental delays, yes, and potential health issues. We have children with Down syndrome as well. And Down syndrome day was just celebrated few weeks ago, right? Yes, very few, 21st of March. So children on this particular disorder, they have intellectual disability. So many of them, but not all of them, because we have kids with Down syndrome and they are doing beautifully well in school. So I will not say it's all of intellectual disability, but for the facial features, they all have the facial features and they have potential health issues too. But we pray against Jesus' name. Amen. So what happens is that we early intervene for these children. Early intervention works for. I love it when I see parents saying, "Oh, this is what is happening," and she's just 9 months. We have a parent. Her child is turning 11 months next tomorrow. She has been in our support network since he was 9 months old. I don't know if you understand. She has been early intervening for this child, and now the child is doing what a normal 11-year-old, 11-month-old boy would do. Because why? She started it very early. Okay, so let's not be acting. Oh, some people live in denial. They will say, "No, I cast and bind. I cast and bind." As you're casting and binding, also be putting in the work too. We encourage prayers too. Pray and also put in the work. Okay, because if you pray and you don't put in the work, nothing is going to happen. You need to pray and you need to put in the work. So early intervene for your child. And even if you did not do that and your child is very advanced, no problem. There is never an end to anything you can achieve. Okay, you can never end any kind of achievement. All right, so next we have is, now I want to talk about this boy, Kanyenya Chukwu. So many of us know him. We have heard about him because Autism Day was just 2nd of April, today is 6th, and he went very viral. Do you know what happened with him? He's a 15-year-old boy. Oh. This boy won a Guinness World Record for the largest painting on a canvas. 15-year-old autistic Kanye won a Guinness World Record. Can you see what is happening? There is every ability in every disability. This boy is an autistic boy. But what happened? Now he's holding a Guinness World Record. He's known worldwide because of his intellectual ability, because of his artistic ability. Now, ask yourself, how is this boy able to achieve this? Can we ask yourself this question? Because he's just an autistic boy, like so many of us have autistic boys too. But how is he able to achieve this? Because he has parents who understood, because he had parents who advocated for his needs. Okay, parents who understood, parents who were so broad. They went on continuous learning. They continuously gave themselves to education, to the knowledge of autism. They allowed the boy to explore. So you have a child, your child is, you know your child likes this particular thing. Let your child do that thing. We have a girl in our support network, her mother, Mrs. Princess. She loves drumming. She loves drumming. Baby loves drumming all the time. She will drum, even anything she sees, she will drum. She will hold two sticks and she'll be drumming. Now she has been registered in the music class. So you see your child has a particular thing that he's putting so much focus on. Don't say no, 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 no. Let's count. Let's do this. Your child will count. Beautiful. But you need to really pay attention to your child's needs. And that is what we talked about, empathy. If you don't have empathy, you will not even understand. Some of you say some of our parents, our children even have their own particular thing that they're very interested in. But because we don't have empathy, we don't even know. We don't even know. We don't even pay attention. Now look at Kanye now holding a Guinness World Record. Kudos to his parents. Kudos to his parents. Look at his painting. This is a picture of his painting, the largest painting on a canvas. I'm so proud of him. I am so proud of his parents as well. This is a big achievement. 15-year-old boy. 15-year-old. Look at him. He's now taking pictures with so many dignitaries. That's his father. He's taking pictures with so many dignitaries around the world. He's receiving the Guinness World Record for the largest painting on a canvas. This is parents for advocating for his needs, for continuously giving themselves to learning, for joining support networks, support groups that helped them. Because all these things also encourage the parents too. Because we also encourage his parents, try and figure out what your child loves, what your child puts all his focus on, and invest in that thing. Now look at Kanye smiling with his parents and dignitaries all around the world. Now, okay, we also have another boy. Now he has cerebral palsy, spastic cerebral palsy. Okay, and he was discovered from Makoko. If you stay in Lagos, you will know Makoko. Makoko is not a very good place. Makoko is like a slum in Lagos. Now, a particular young man, Tunde Onakoya, he plays chess. He's a chess Guinness World Record holder. He went to this particular and he found this boy. He noticed that the boy was paying attention to what he was doing, and he called the boy, come, let's teach you how to play chess. Few minutes playing that chess, you are seeing him. You are seeing Ferdinand. His name is Ferdinand. You already see him. Few minutes into playing this chess, he's already outperforming people that were there before him. Oh. This is a child with spastic cerebral palsy. He has been mocked. There are so many misconceptions about him. But look at him today. He came second place in a chess competition. Look at him with our governor, Sanwo, with Ferdinand. Look at how handsome he's looking. This boy has cerebral palsy, spastic cerebral palsy. Ferdinand, now he's winning a phenomenal performance, and that is him and his lovely mom. That is him and his mom. So this is what I'm trying to understand. I'm trying to tell us that there is ability in every disability. Don't ever feel like this is the end of the world because you have a child on the spectrum. No, don't ever feel like that. Now you're going straight into, oh my God, we don't even have time. I'm going to be very fast. Misconceptions about unique children. There are so many misconceptions about unique children for working moms, for stay-at-home moms, for therapists. Okay, can we still hear me? If you can hear me, type 4, please. If you can hear me, Just type four in the comment section. So I'll be sure we can hear me. Just type four in the comment section. Oh, thank you so much, Mrs. Ogusayon. Mrs. Naji Bright. Oh, Mrs. Vicky Prime. Thank you, Augusta Obi. Yemisi, Mrs. Yemisi, you're not the first person that said for today. Thank you, Mrs. Eniola. Rosaline, thank you, Adijat. Oh, you are very, very, very constant. Beautiful. So we are going right into the next thing. Misconceptions about unique children for a working mom, for a stay-at-home mom, for a unique caregiver, for a therapist, for a working dad or a stay-at-home dad. Now, the first one we have is misconception of incompetence. Now, so many people believe that special needs children, children on the spectrum, ASD, SPD, cerebral palsy, that they cannot achieve significant milestones or lead fulfilling lives. That is not true. That is a very bad misconception. Very bad. Because children on the spectrum, they can achieve significant milestones. They can lead fulfilling lives. They can. That is one thing that Africans, Nigerians have had in mind. There's so much everyone thinks about. Everybody has an opinion on how kids should be, how special needs children should be. They just believe that after this, after now, what will happen next? Will he even go to university? Will he even do this? Now look at Kanye now. Kanye himself doesn't even need to apply for so many schools. Before you know it, he has gotten scholarships. Why? Because he's a Guinness World Record holder. He's able to achieve. Are you seeing him? He's achieving his milestones. He's leading fulfilling life, even as a child on the spectrum. That is a very bad misconception. Even some parents have this misconception. Can you imagine? You're a parent and you're thinking like this. Now, how would you even help your child? If you're thinking that your child have tried, oh me, I don't know if it will work again, oh let him just be like that. Let him just be growing and be staying. No, it doesn't work like that. Your child can live fulfilling life. It is very possible. The next thing is blame on parenting. Now, so many people blame the parents. They assume that the child's condition is due to poor parenting. It's not true. It's not true. So I want to assure you as a parent, it is not your fault. It is not because of a mistake you made. It is not your fault. Don't carry everything, all the blame on your head. No. People always blame the parents. Oh, it's because of what she was doing. Oh, it's because she did not even do this. Oh, it's because of what she was wearing when she was pregnant. It is not true. It is not true. This is a very bad misconception. The third one is lack of education. People say that some special needs children cannot benefit from formal education. I have a classmate when I was in school. He is an autistic boy, very autistic. And this boy was my classmate in school. He graduated with me as well. An autistic boy. An autistic boy. I'm not mincing words. I'm not sugarcoating words. He has autism. He's hyperactive and is oversensitive. But what happened? This boy went to school. The only thing that helped him, he was a good student. He came out with very good grades. Yeah. And what helped him is that he was going through therapy too. Yes. His parents had to pay for therapy, and therapy really helped him a lot. Now, so many of children they will benefit from formal education. So don't feel like your child's education ends at home or ends in primary school or ends in nursery school. Your child should go for higher levels of education. Okay? The next one we have is social isolation. Now, there are so many exceptions that mothers and their children should be isolated due to stigma or because of they think is contagious. Conditions like autism, so all these neurodevelopmental challenges, they are not contagious. It is not contagious. It is not a communicable disease. It is not, oh, let us isolate the boy so that he will not communicate, he will not, so that other children will not contact this special needs. It doesn't work like that. It is a very bad misconception. The next one we have is financial burden. Yes, there's so many believe that raising a special needs children is very, very unmanageable. We know that. We know that a lot. Yes. people believe that it is not easy. It is very difficult because the financial strain that comes with raising a child like this, it's unmatched. It is not easy at all. But there are so many available supports. There are so many available resources that you can use, and it will help you to care for your child better. But you're not even researching. You're not going online. You're not doing anything about it. How will your child grow? Hmm? Mommy, daddy, how will your child grow? Yes, we know that there are so many financial strains that raising a child with autism or any of these challenges will hold on you. But what you should do is that you should consider available support, consider available resources. Now, next thing we have is ways to make our first, because we have barely 28 ways to make caregiving more interesting. There are so many ways to make caregiving more interesting. First one we have is set clear and define priorities. Set clear and define your priorities. Now, your child is not even sounding a b k, and you are making a goal of 1 week, because we used to have weekly goals in our support network and we cut our code according to our size. We set very clear priorities because that's the only way we'll end the week and we'll say beautiful, we achieved this. So if your child is not sounding a to z, how can you be giving your daily or weekly task or weekly goal to be, let him be able to read 2 sentences before the end of the week? Does it work like, it's not magic? It doesn't work like that. You have to define your priorities. You have to set clear goals, set clear priorities. No, this is what, okay, my child cannot sound A to Z. So before the end of the week, he should be able to sound A to J. It's not magic. It doesn't work like magic. The second thing here is plan your daily activities. I always talk about this, and I've said this before if you joined us earlier. Plan your daily activities. Use a notebook, have a journal. We all have journals in our support network. Or if you don't want to have a journal, get a digital tool or a notebook online. Download notebook online. Plan your daily activities. Plan your daily activities. Whatever you want. So we are coming to question. We'll be very, very done soon. So plan your daily activities. Whatever you want to do throughout the day. Okay, this is what I'm going to be doing on Monday. Like tomorrow, my parents know what they are doing now. They know what they are doing. Nobody will tell me they don't know. They already know what they are doing. They have already planned their activities throughout this weekend. So tomorrow they are starting their activities. So what you should do as a parent is you have to plan it, write it down in a notebook, or you get a digital tool that will also help you so that in case you lose the notebook, you have it on your phone. The next one is that you have to share responsibilities to friends, to family members. Share responsibilities, please. Don't do I'm always saying this, don't carry the weight of the work on yourself, please. We love you, we care about our parents, we care about our moms. You people are unique, you are unique mothers. We don't want we don't want you falling sick. I remember when one of our parents, she had a very slight illness. If you see as everybody was shouting, no, please, oh, go to the pharmacy or go and do this, oh, because we care about your welfare, we care about your health. So don't do everything yourself. You have children, you have grown-up children. Share responsibilities. Oh, Taiwo, today you are going to be potty training your brother. Oh, BC, tomorrow you're going to be teaching your brother. You're going to be pegging and unpegging with your brother. Oh, you tomorrow, you're going to be molding the play doh with your brother. Plan these responsibilities and delegate it to everybody. Everybody, even your husband should join. Don't do all this on your own. The next one we have is go on regular breaks. And I've talked about this before. Go on regular breaks. Breathe. Just do things that excite you, please. Do things that excite you, okay? Next one we have is single task to increase efficiency and produce good results. This one is very important. Do not multitask as a parent of a unique child so that you don't end up confusing your child the more. Don't multitask, single task. Okay, let's say this on Monday now. We have 5 motor activities, and look at what we are doing. We're supposed to do pegging and unpegging, and we are cutting on a straight line tomorrow. We're also going to be scooping from one plate to the other. Now, these are three activities that we have to do tomorrow. I'm giving you an instance. Plan all these things. Don't carry everything. Scooping and unscooping everything. You carry everything on the table. Wham. You're confusing your child. Your child will be overstimulated, and it's not good for your child. Single task. Single task. Let us start with pegging and unpegging. You get pegs and you get a flat plate. Then you start pegging with your child. You're pegging your own. Your child is also pegging his own too. You are doing the work together. That's the only way you increase efficiency, and that's the only way you produce good results. So single task, do not multitask. We know you can do it. Oh, I know you. Me, I personally know you can do it because I believe in you. Yes. But what you should do is that you should single task. The next one we have is create a chore chart to make sure everyone contributes effectively. I talked about this sharing responsibilities. If you don't want it to weigh too much on you, just create a chore chart. What chore chart means is that you write weekly chore, the chore that we are going to do throughout the week, and put the names of people that are going to be doing it as the day goes by. So everybody is contributing effectively. Here we have learn how to minimize distractions, and step one time for everything. Please, you are a social media person and you know you're always having notifications. Minimize distractions, reduce the volume on your phone so that when you're working with your child, you're focused on that thing. Your child is not overstimulated and your child is not distracted. Please, that's another way for you to make caregiving more interesting and more stress free. Now, I'm going to be introducing our 5 days intensive mentorship training. Now, we have a 5 days mentorship training for parents of unique children. Like, we have this training now. This training is just for 1 hour, 30 minutes, and it doesn't cover every single thing that we need to talk about. It doesn't cover everything you need to know to effectively care for your child. But we have a 5 days in, just like the name sounds, intensive. That means we're going to be intensively mentoring you on how you can properly care for your child all by yourself. Now I'm going to be introducing our support network. I know I'll be talking about our support network, support net. Now I'm going to be introducing our support network and what it takes to be in our network. I hope you're still following. Are we still here? Okay. I hope you're still here. All right, these questions. Just be here with me till we are done. We'll be done very, very soon. Please, if you are following, just type 5. So I'll be very sure we are following. Please, I need to be sure we are hearing me. Oh, Mrs. Esther, beautiful. Thank you. Thank you very much, Mrs. Ogunsanya. You've been here since the beginning. I love you for that. I hope you love me back. Thank you, Mrs. Ajayi, Mrs. Vicky Prime. You've been here since. I love that. Mrs. Yemisi, thank you. Mrs. Latif, thank you so much. Mrs. Patience Ogusanya, I love that so much. All right. So, okay. So now I'm going to be introducing our support network for people that would love to join. Now, what this is what you are going to enjoy if you join our support network. First thing is you are going to enjoy a lifetime of mentorship and support. Now, just like the name sounds, support network. You're going to be enjoying a lifetime. What lifetime means is forever and ever until you're tired, and you cannot even be tired of us until you're just tired of hey, and it's not possible. So you're going to be enjoying a lifetime of mentorship. We're going to be mentoring you forever. I'm using that word forever because it's lifetime. Next is you're going to get networking opportunities. We have so many opportunities, so many because of our foundation, Unique Childcare. So we get invited to a lot of opportunities, networking opportunities. But you in our support network, you're very privileged to come along, to come for those conferences because you are in our support network. That's another thing you're going to enjoy if you join our support network. The third thing here is special events. I already mentioned this one. You're going to enjoy free invitations. We have an invitation. We have a conference happening June, July. Yes, June and July. May, June, July. Oh, it's even close. Wow, it's very close. Okay, so we have a conference happening June, July for our support network. So because you are in our support network, you're going to enjoy invitations to this event. including social gatherings, support group meetings, and educational conferences. Yes, very important. Next, we have is exclusive discounts. So you're going to enjoy discounts on our products, on our services, future courses that will be offered by our service, by our therapy organization. We have so many products. We sell a lot of products. We sell a lot of courses. So if you join our support network, people in our support network enjoy discounted prices on all of these products. Next one we have is workshops and webinars. Okay. Workshops and webinars. So you're going to participate in exclusive workshops, exclusive webinars, because we always encourage continuous learning. We always encourage continuous learning. So you always learn. You can't just stay limited to the knowledge you have. No, you always learn. You always increase your knowledge on a particular challenge that your child is going through. So you're going to participate in these exclusive workshops, in these exclusive webinars that will help enhance your knowledge, enhance your caregiving skills, also personal growth too. You're going to benefit from opportunities for personal growth and development as you gain new skills and confidence. That's what happens when you join us. You just become very confident. You work with your elbows head high because now you know that you're a special person. You know you're very unique. Also, you're going to learn how to effectively advocate for your child's needs in educational and healthcare settings. And you also learn how to call yourself a unique mother. Mhm. All right, so we have home intervention and physical therapy too. So we also offer home intervention therapies for mothers of special needs children in Lagos. For now, we are just in Lagos, but we are expanding as time goes on by God's grace. But for now, we are based in Lagos. So what we do is that we actually go to these parents' homes and we do physical therapy. We have physical therapy sessions with their children. All right. So now, who can join our support network? Unique moms can join our support networks. Unique dads, young caregivers, relative. You have a niece, you have a cousin, you can join our support network as well. Now, what you need to succeed in unique child caring, you need to be patient. You need to be ready to learn. You need to be very, I always mention how patience is a virtue, and I know I talked about it before. Patience is a virtue. Okay, it is not a sprint, it's not magic, rather it is a marathon. Okay, it is not a sprint. And be willing to implement everything you need, every single thing. Be willing to implement them. Now, what will you be learning from the 5 days mentorship training class? First one is understanding the right mindsets. Yes. The second thing you're going to be learning is self-care for mothers. I know I talked about this in, but trust me, we did not do justice to all these things. We just had to touch, just touch small things because of time. But during the course of our classes, you're going to be learning all these things very well. You're going to learn ASD, CP, Down syndrome, identification and early intervention for special needs children, techniques to improve communication skills for both verbal children and non-verbal children, understanding behavior, triggers, and cues. Or your child is always throwing tantrums, always hyperactive. Why does this thing happen? When does this thing happen? Where does it happen? You're going to understand all those things. The importance of play in therapy, management forms, celebrating small victories. I hope you can still hear me. Okay. Celebrating small victories, right? Time management for working mothers, celebrating small victories and progress. Now, for the classes, you're going to be learning from experienced professionals who understand the unique challenges of caring for special needs children. And also, you're going to be receiving tailored care plan designed to meet your child's specific needs and developmental goals. Then you also gain access to our support network, to a community of other parents, caregivers, therapists for mutual support resources, advice. And also, you're going to access a wealth of resources, including training materials, activity ideas, therapeutic tools as well. And also, lifetime access. You're going to be enjoying lifetime access to course materials. I mentioned it before. You are stuck with us forever. You cannot leave us, and we cannot leave you. You are with us forever. So you're going to be enjoying a lifetime access to course materials, allowing you to revisit and refresh your knowledge as needed. And also, you're going to be discovering practical tips and techniques that can be easily implemented in daily routines. All right. Now, the bonuses we have. Oh my God, this is a lot. We are really trying. We even have bonuses too. Bonus you have is you have one-on-one coaching session. You have exclusive downloaded resources. So in case you lose it, you can always go back to it. Private support group, progress tracking tools, certificate of completion, emergency care guide, sleep training guide, interactive activity planner, daily routine schedule, regular follow-up calls. We always call, we're always calling you to know how the whole journey is going on with you. Productivity tracker as well. Now, the worth of this training is over 200,000. And if I say it's 200, I'm trying. It's a good thing because we know how expensive therapy is. But guess what? Should I shock you? You are not going to be paying that amount. Even if we decide today to give it out at 100,000, which is like the cost of having a personal training, it will still be very, very fair because of the benefits and the value and the resources, everything that you're getting. But guess what? You won't even pay 40,000, which is like the cost of child assessment before. Now it's even more than 40,000. But only for the first 10 people that will key in today, only for the first 10, you can pay 10,000. Yes, I'm sorry. We're taking just 10 that would pay 10,000. After the first 10 persons, then the price will go back to 40,000 naira. I've tried now. Haven't I tried? I think I have, yes. So we're just taking only 10 persons that will pay 10,000. After the 10, the price is going back to 40,000. I've tried. If you think I've tried, type 7. Type 7 in the comment section if you think I've tried. Type 7. So I'm sure you're following. Type 7 in the comment section if you think I have tried. Because me, I know I've tried. All right. Okay. So now access to this mentorship. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you to everyone typing 7. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, Mrs. Shinwe, Mrs. Ujunwa, Mrs. Jennifer, Mrs. Arinola. Thank you. Thank you. That means so much. Now, access to this mentorship. If you are interested in accessing the mentorship program that will guarantee you increase your unique child caring skills, pay into this account below the screen, on your screen. Then when you pay into this account, send your proof of payment to the group or to this phone number here so that you can be immediately added to the 5 days mentorship program group. All right. So thank you, everyone. I'm going to still send this. So I'm going to send this to the group too. So in case you don't get it here, you get it in the group. And you're very free to ask questions. You're very free. It's time for us to ask questions. And if you're interested in joining our support network and our 5 days intensive training, the account number has been posted online. All right. So you can go ahead and ask your questions. You have those mind-boggling questions. We are very free to respond to all your questions from now till Tuesday. Yeah. From now till next week, answering all your questions. Thank you so much and have a beautiful night rest. All right. Okay, so I'm going to be answering all the questions online. So please, you can go back and ask your questions, ask them on WhatsApp so that I can see them and answer the questions. Okay, let me answer some of the questions I'm seeing on our comment section. Okay. Okay. Let me answer questions. Okay, Mrs. Naji Bright said, how much is it to join? I said the price is 10,000 naira, but just for the first 10 persons that are going to key in and join. After the first 10, the price is going back to the normal price, which is 40,000 naira. Thank you so much. And don't forget, if you send any money, please just do well to send your receipt to the group so that you can be given your receipt, your study materials, and be immediately added to the group. Thank you so much. Okay, next question. Okay. Please don't forget to send in your. Okay, someone say autism is non-curable, but autistic people learn to beautiful. Akimi of mind, beautiful. Yes, these children can live a very, very fulfilling lives. Even as, like I earlier mentioned, I talked about Kanye, that is now a Guinness World Record holder. He is autistic, but guess what? He's not holding a Guinness World Record. Beautiful. He's living a fulfilling life at that early age. Mrs. Petra said, I need a support group. We we already um we already sent the account number to join the support network online. Just check our group and thank you. Let me see if I can see any question here. Mrs. Messi, same thing with you. We've sent everything to the group. If you send the money, just do well to send the receipt so that you can be immediately added to the 5 days intensive training and be given your receipts and your study materials as well. So do well to send in your receipts. Mrs. Juliana, also, I don't know if you are here, Mrs. Juliana. We have posted the group, the account number in our group. So if you're interested in joining, do well to pay and send in your receipt as well. Mrs. Mercy, same thing goes for you too. Mrs. Mercy, yes, same thing goes for you as well. Okay. What is the name of the support group? Just type support networks online. So many are going to come out. Okay. I think that's all for the comment questions. Let me still check if there. Okay, I think that's all. I tap into this good result. Amen. Amen. Okay. All right. We're already 9:31. All right. Okay, so if you have questions, don't forget to just ask them in our group and we'll answer them very beautifully. Thank you so much for joining.